What if the person you think is making your job miserable isn't actually the biggest challenge? Hi, it's Vamari with Be Productive Coaching, and in today's Lead with Impact, I want to talk to you about what happens when we stop focusing on what needs to change around us and start looking at how we can lead differently within. Today, I had two coaching sessions that reminded me just how powerful this shift can be. One was a client that I've been working with since April. When we started, she was miserable at her job. She was ready to leave that job without even having another job. So she was ready to walk away without another opportunity. And a big part of her frustration was centered around a new leader who had been brought into the organization without the experience that she believed that was needed in that role. Today, she is preparing to transition into an exciting new director opportunity. But what stuck with me most wasn't the new title that she's having. It was hearing her talk about her current leader with empathy. She realized that while she thought this leader was her biggest challenge, the real challenge and ultimately the real growth opportunity for her was learning how to navigate difficult situations, how to advocate for herself, and have conversations that she previously avoided. Saboteurs were included in that. Then I also met with another client who just 6 months ago received a negative performance review. Today, she shared that her mid-year review was excellent. She was super excited. Her progress has been so noticeable by her leader that she is now being considered for a special project that aligns directly with her strengths and her passion. And guess what? She's also learned a couple of things. She learned how to advocate for herself, have difficult conversations, and communicate what she needs, and take greater ownership over her career. These are two very different situations, but the same leadership lesson applied. Sometimes we think that our growth will come from the boss change, the environment changes, or we finally get the next finally get the next opportunity. These are all judgment of situations. But in actuality, leadership growth often happens when we change how we show up in the situation that we're already in. So here's my question for you. What if the challenge that you're dealing with right now isn't just something that you need to get through, but something that will be teaching you how to become a stronger leader? I would love to hear from you, so feel free to DM or answer in the comments. Until next time, it's Vamari with Be Productive Coaching, and I'm inviting you to lead with impact.